Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I have this Air Force One that I'm going to be customizing in this video. That I'll be customizing in this video. So it is a black pair Air Force One. So I'll be putting some characters from Avatar, Fire and Ash on it. Okay, so before I even start taping the shoe, what I did was took out the laces as usual, and before I taped it, as I said, I actually sanded the area and added acetone to it to take off the factory finish, as I always do in each and every video. Hence the reason why the side part of the shoe looks rather tacky or scratched. So these are the paints that I believe that I'll be using on this foot for the design of the Turok. Now, with those paints out of the way, I'll start by adding some blue paint to one of the shoes so that I can add the avatar to it, and the next one will have the other design. Alright guys, so this is how the animal should look, the Turok in Avatar. So this is its mouth. Hopefully it comes out perfect because I'm going to hand paint it and not airbrush it. So I'm going to take it off now, heat set it, and we'll see how it turns out. So this area right here won't be in it since it's above the shoe, so some parts of it will be cut out. Alright, so this is how it looks now. I hope you guys are seeing the vision right here. So the reason why I did this is to give myself an idea of how the animal looks without drawing it on the shoe. I'm going to get started now with the base coat of the painting, and then after that I'll just take off the vinyl that's on it and then clean up the rest. So this is the reference that I'm going to use. Alright, so I am about done with the blackening of the colors. So what I'm going to do now is take off these and detail it more. Alright, so I have reached this far on it. So what I'm going to do next is add the darker shades to it. Alright, so I'm going to start on this again. I just added these black areas right there and right there. So what I'm going to do now is add some details to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a lot of recording, but you guys will see bits and pieces of the process. So this is it, all detailed and everything. I think that I'm going to use most, if not all, of the colors that's here for the other foot. So I was done with this one. I was done with this one yesterday. I'm also thinking of making this pattern along the side here. I'm not sure as yet, but I'll figure it out somehow. So now that this is dried, what I'm going to do now is take off the vinyl and then go in with the lighter shades and start blocking them in. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some galaxy right here. So right here is already blue. So what I'm going to do is make everything from here to here in a galaxy theme. And I'm also going to put something like a moon or a planet right here. Alright, so this is how it looks now. It kind of looks galaxy-ish. But I'm going to flick some white on it so that it resembles stars. And then after that I'll be done with the shoe. I'm thinking of putting, as I said, a planet right there, so that's to consider as well. So what I'm doing is giving this a light base coat of white so that the orange can easily go on it without having to put too many coats. Alright, so we are this far in the process. So what I've done is cut some vinyl, space it on the shoe to make this design as if it were the skin of the Turok. I'm not sure if the Turok is on this side or on this side. I think it's on this side though. But either way, I have a furs to put on this side. Then after that, I have the other shoe to do as well, just to put the words on it. And then for the other shoe, I have the two avatars to add a little detail to, and then I guess that will be it. Alright, so what I've done is add a little bit of yellow to the sides of the design of the blue part, so that it kind of more resembles the Turok a little bit more. What I'm going to do now is take off this plastic and then show you guys what I'm working with. Okay, so the shoe is almost complete. What I have to do now is what I should have done since probably yesterday, is that I have to detail these words, because I don't know if you guys can see what it's saying. Some of them are a bit blurry or they are not done properly. So this word right here should be sea, as in the ocean. So it reads: the sea gives and the sea takes, water connects all things, life to death, darkness to light. So I have to detail them a little bit more, as well as this one. So that will take about hopefully 5 hours maximum, and you guys will see the end result. I'm extremely sorry that I didn't or that I wasn't able to show you guys the full process of this one, like the galaxy, the whole stars and all that. Alright, so I believe that I'm done now. This is the gradient that I've made from dark, or should I say black, to blue. I've mixed red and blue for this color. That's black, that's blue right there. That's what I did for the gradient right here. What I'm going to do is let it dry, then take off all the tape, lace it up, and then that's basically it. I've also fixed the words to the best of my ability. The end right there was the E, should I say, the E that's at end. I had to add the black underneath the swoosh, which doesn't show when it's turned this way. So yeah, that's that for that. And if there's any other touch-ups that needs to be added, I will do it off camera and I'll show you guys the end result.